Class was harder than they desired, so they got their teacher fired. NYU, that's short for New York University, Cat. Professor Maitland Jones Jr., yes, that Maitland Jones Jr., who's taught organic chemistry for decades and has even written textbooks about it, was fired after 82 of his 350 students signed a petition complaining his class was too hard. More of them wanted to sign the petition, but they forgot how to write their names. His students blamed him for their garbage test scores, writing, quote, "We're very concerned about our scores and find that they are not an accurate reflection of the time and effort put into this class." Translation, we were hoping to slide by with minimal effort like we do in lots of other classes. But Jones says they weren't coming to class or watching the videos, and that's why they couldn't answer the questions. So maybe if they put more time and effort into studying, they'd around and whining, they would have gotten better grades. Anyway, the students accused Jones of reducing the number of midterms, not offering any extra credit for Zoom options for students with COVID, and finally, teaching with a, quote, condescending and demanding tone. Condescending and demanding. If I got a nickel for every time my assistant called me that, I'd make her carry it around in a giant jar while I laughed at her until she broke down in tears. Because it's so not true. Kat?
Hello.
What side are you on? I mean, organic chemistry is supposed to be hard.
Yeah.
So it's good that they failed because now they'll never be doctors.
Yeah, you don't want to, you doctor, like, oh, I was the best at trying to be good at being a doctor. Like, that's not the doctor you want. And I hate this idea that if you just, it all goes back to if you tell kids, like, if you just work really hard, you can be whatever you want to be. And there's an infinite amount of possibilities. No, there's a finite amount of possibilities for each person. You're not going to be good at everything no matter how hard you work. You got to tell kids sometimes their dream is a waste of time.
There you go. And
I wish I would have heard that. I spent way too much time playing youth soccer.
Yeah, that's true. That's on you.
I would run away from the ball.
That's on you, though. Everybody knew that was a whole scam.
Well, they didn't tell me.
Yeah, to sell oranges at halftime. Anyway, Nikki, that's another story. I think I was talking about this on the 5 that like there's two different types of education. There are things with real answers, like organic chemistry and mathematics. And then there's the BS answer, which is where that's like the humanities, liberal arts. It's like, if you can't BS the answer, if you can't BS for X, you BS for Y, and that's what happens. And organic chemistry, you have to know what X is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you can't have lazy kids. You got to work hard. Like, nothing comes easy. And the idea that they're coddling these kids is not good for them. We're seeing this. They started when they gave everybody a participation trophy. And now they're going and they're saying, okay, you complain enough about the professor, and then we're going to get rid of the professor. It's totally wrong. If you want to be a doctor, you got to work hard to be a doctor. You got to prove yourself. We all had tough classes.
Yeah.
But this sends the wrong signal. You saw this in Oregon. They turned around and said they were going to get rid of AP classes because they thought it was unfair to minorities. Yeah. Minorities are perfectly capable of taking AP classes. It was just, so that we've got to stop doing all this nonsense. Yeah, you got to work hard if you want to pass a class. If you can't pass the class, you don't get to be a doctor.
Exactly. So maybe this was the weeding out of it, but then he loses his job. You know, Jamie, when the court allows you to see your children, do you notice their studying skills being hampered by the pandemic as these kids were saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is part of those unintended consequences of the pandemic.
Yeah.
You can't just get off with a free ride. We knew stuff like this was going to happen. But I can't believe organic chemistry is always the hardest class in college. I mean, it's crazy. And I didn't know you could just say it's too hard and they fire the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I actually had a similar thing happen. I had a really hot chemistry teacher, and I was asked to leave for the same reason.
That was pretty good. That was really good, actually. It's true. It's true. If I knew that all you had to do was sign a petition, like just sign a petition and you can get rid of a teacher. That's the other thing about this, is that it's not just the student's fault. There's somebody that gives in to the students. It's someone that when the students say, like, I don't want this person speaking at a campus, it's the person who gives in. So it's not it's actually the administrators who are the real bad people. Because let's face it, if we could petition teachers off, we would all do that. I would petition to get you off the set.
Oh, wow. I feel like you have that power.
I do. I have that power.
But dude, for real, some of these folks are literally going to be doctors.
Yeah.
And like Kat was saying, like you want somebody, I'm having my heart worked on, and the guy's like, it's too hard. You're hard to fix. I want something easier to do. I'm like, what? This is what we're doing today.
That would be amazing if you went to the hospital.
Very sorry, Mr. Murdoch. You have cacker. What? You mean cancer? Oh, yeah. You know, now that he's fired, does he get to take the book with him? Because he wrote the book that they're learning. It's his book.
Yeah.
So the last 5 were his books. So does he get to take all his books with him?
That's true. He should just jack up the price so that then when the students have to buy the books, he just makes a lot of money off those idiots. That's what I would
Organic
do.
chemistry, the answers are always going to be the same. So he could teach it till he was 90.
Yeah.
Because
That's true.
he wrote the book on it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's usually a catchphrase. I wrote the book on being cool. This dude literally wrote the book on organic chemistry, and you fired him because you tried really hard.
That's a good idea for me. I should
Yeah.
I should try to write a book. And
Tyrus, you haven't showed up to work in 2 weeks. What the hell? I tried really hard to get to the airport. I didn't make it.
All right. Up next, another useless show from the bro they call Fredo.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.